everybody. My name is Eric Nielsen. I am the camp director at Camp Browning this year. A little bit about me: I have worked at scout camps and summer camps off and on since about 2011. So I've got about 9 years of summer camps under my belt as experience, and I love working at them. Have a lot of fun doing it. I'm currently up at Utah State studying to be an electrical engineer. A lot of hard work, but it's quite enjoyable. If you guys have any questions about camp that you want to ask me, just feel free to email me. My email is eric.nielsen2@gmail.com. So shoot me an email and I'll get it answered as quick as I can. So today we're just going to go over a few things in the Leader's Guide. So if you haven't already looked through the Leader's Guide, just head on over to utahscouts.org/Browning and you can download the 2021 Youth Camp Leader Guide. There's a lot of good information. We'll cover most of that stuff here, but make sure you go through, take a quick read through it in case there's stuff that we don't cover today. So to get to Camp Browning, if you live in the Ogden area, you get off on 12th Street, head through the Ogden Canyon out east. So our Camp Browning is located east of Ogden. Once you get out there, it's north of Causey Reservoir. So easiest way to get to camp if you're not familiar with the area, get on Google Maps, type in Camp Browning BSA, and it should get you right there, right where you need to be. So when you guys arrive at camp, we'll have two different schedules running. So if you're on our 3-day schedule that runs from Monday to Wednesday, you arrive at camp Monday morning at about 8 a.m. And if you're on the 4-day schedule running from Wednesday to Saturday, you'll arrive Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. So that's when the check-in times start, so you can come a little bit earlier than that. It's a little flexible. Just make sure that when you do arrive at camp, you only permit one vehicle in camp per group. This is just to accommodate so we can get everybody in, get them to their campsites, unload, and then you can swap out vehicles as you need to unload stuff. But this is just to help ensure that we keep things in the camp running smoothly. It's quite a small camp, so we just have one vehicle in at a time to make sure we don't cause any sort of traffic jams in camp. If you're wondering about payments, the first half of your total balance is due on May 3rd. Again, that's May 3rd, half of your total balance is due. And then the remainder half is due 2 weeks before you arrive at camp. So make sure that you guys are staying on top of that and are aware that you got half your balance coming up and the other half before you arrive at camp. And then if you guys have visitors that want to come up to camp, visit for a night or an afternoon or something, it's great fun. I totally welcome it. Just make sure as they come to camp, they come talk to me when they get there so we can make sure they're accounted for in camp. And then if we need to cover the costs of any extra meals, we can figure that out and get it squared away. So the different activities that we have up at Camp Browning are our archery, low cope, high cope, climbing, rappelling, and canoeing and paddleboarding. So these activities, like our archery range, pretty fun. You go over to our range, get to shoot a little bit. We have some throwing knives there as well. We have our low cope, which stands for challenging outdoor personal experience. So a lot of group building, team building activities, a little bit challenging, a lot of fun. Our high cope course, which is same sort of challenging outdoor experience with a little bit of altitude. Up next we got our climbing and rappelling. So we have our climbing walls and rappelling. This is all on natural rock, so a lot of fun, a little bit challenging, so be ready for that. And then we have canoeing and paddleboarding, just nice fun out on some water, get a little break from the sun, good fun. So on our 3-day schedules, you'll come check in. We'll divide you guys up into 7 different groups. These groups will all be assigned a different color, and they'll all get a different colored wristband, just so that we can help keep track of you guys and what group you're in. And then each group will be assigned a different rotation, so on what activities you do when on the schedule. So make sure you guys go online, take a look at the schedule. It shows you all 7 different rotations on the 3-day schedule, and then when you get to camp, we'll assign a rotation order for you guys. In the evenings, we have group time. We have so you can kind of relax and get ready for the night. We have open program time on what is that, Tuesday afternoon. Then Wednesday morning we have the Browning Challenge to kind of give you guys one last fun experience while you're in camp. We also have early morning activities Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning with the Polar Plunge and the Sunrise Hike. So if you want to do that, then just let us know when you're in camp. If you're on the 4-day schedule, when you get there Wednesday afternoon, you'll check in. We'll split you guys into 8 different groups for 8 rotations. And again, we'll assign you guys a color, get you sorted out. We got group time in the evenings, open program on Thursday. Nope, Friday. On Friday. And then we got the Browning Challenge Saturday morning before you guys head out. Again, a lot of fun, last final hurrah. While you guys are at camp, you'll be eating with us in the dining hall. So we have our head chef, Carl, who's ready to cook you guys up some good meals this summer. So make sure that when you come to camp and you come to meal times, you come with a good empty stomach ready to eat some good food. So we cook and serve, and you show up and eat. If you have any food allergies, we do need to know that. So if you have any allergies, let us know. Head on over to utahscouts.org/allergy. You'll fill out a quick little form there, and then we'll get it sent to us, and then we can accommodate for any sort of food allergies that you have. Just a few items of safety to go over. Make sure that while you're at camp, you stay hydrated. Make sure you got water bottle, extra water. If you want flavoring packets, that's more than welcome. Just make sure that you're drinking lots of water while you're at camp. Well, also while you're at camp, we have a no tree climbing policy. So make sure you're not getting into any trouble with that. We also have a no hammock policy. If you want to bring a hammock, you must have a hammock frame to hang your hammock from. You cannot strap it to the trees. Also, as you come to camp, make sure you're checking on the local fire restrictions. In case it's a drier year and we have a fire restriction and can't have fires at camp, make sure you check on that before you arrive, just so that you're aware of what sort of situation we're in. And while you're at camp, there is plenty of firewood at camp. Just make sure you bring an axe or a saw to chop up whatever's on the ground. Whatever's on the ground is free game. And if you want to bring your own firewood, that's perfectly fine as well. And on May 22nd, we will be having an open house in case you guys want to come up and see the camp before you guys come up for your 3 or 4 day adventure. Just come up, get a little quick tour of the place, see sort of what it's like up there, and so you can come up, check it out, get excited to come and see what adventures lie in store for you. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at my email address, eric.nielsen2@gmail.com, or feel free to call our camp service desk. They are more than welcome to help you out with any questions that you have. Again, thank you guys so much for listening to this. Thank you guys for signing up to camp. I look forward to seeing you guys this summer and having a fun experience with you.